Okay, 1679, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score there. Just about the same number of games as I've done, just under 7,000 for my opponent. Let's play a traditional reti. Is he 1700 level in everything? Not many games in rapid or bullet though. Knight f6, nice solid line. Well, let's go g3. If takes, we can always check and collect our pawn back, but otherwise we're just trying to castle. Let's make sure we can castle. You might do something like this and try and remove the bishop. If takes, hold on. There comes a point where I can take the pawn. I think it's worth taking now, actually. There might be a trick at some point with a move like pawn up. It's not there yet, but it might come. Otherwise, we're just trying to castle. Obviously, we've removed one of our opponent's centre pawns. Otherwise, we're just looking to castle, logical development, knight up, maybe get the queen up somewhere. So queen up's going to be a move. Knight across is kind of a move, but not quite. So let's just castle. Now we can start getting a bit adventurous, like say up, takes, queen up, them type of ideas, or queen up and then pawn up. But right now you've got knight back, so you'd be fine. So I'm just looking at natural development moves. So it comes forward, so then kind of pushes into a very natural reply, d3, which creates a threat. Now I don't have to do that. But I think it's a very logical move. I've still got a c3 square guarded, so the knight can still jump there. It releases my bishop. It creates the immediate threat of e4. Obviously, for black's point of view, they're trying to just get the bishop into playing castle as well. Oh, but they've missed it. They've just missed the obvious e4. And I don't see any reason not to play it, so I'm going to... You know, that's why you sometimes just create basic simple threats. Sometimes you actually get them. Knight in, what the heck move is that? I don't think I should take the knight. I think I should take the bishop. Then if takes, it's better than taking the knight like this. Yeah, so let's take... So you've got to try and castle and get your king safe. This pawn is probably going to be lost, so we won't worry too much about it. But we could maybe try and play a bishop up. Encourage f6. We can check, but our bishop's under attack. I've got knight to come round. There's no realistic way, I don't think, to keep that in the long term. You don't really want to play knight h4, even though it is a move. So I think I'm just going to develop the knight. Just slowly and steadily does it. Like I say, I could play queen up and then bishop up. Okay, he's moved a little bit, tad bit quick here. Let's just get rid of the knight. We're up material, so it makes good sense. We'll jump in and try and get rid of this bishop. Now f6 is actually a serious move. So he's come forward with the bishop. So we could throw f4 in. We could even still play this and try and trade, but I think queen up looks natural. And now we're threatening a move like bishop up and you can't push your pawn to block. Okay, so bishop up is a move here now, preparing f6. So f6 immediately, bishop takes, queen takes. It's fine, but there should be better for us here. So I like bishop up, just preparing f6, just trying to disturb the pawn structure around the king. And then maybe get the rook across somewhere or other. Now, if we can deflect the bishop, is there a knight check? Not quite. Bishop in is a bit of a move, but right now it's actually covered. So bishop in, bishop takes, knight takes, pawn takes. Doesn't quite work. So I do like that nice simple f6, just trying to disturb this structure. And maybe rook across. Oh, it's just come forward and ignored it. What? So, well, now we can take then. Okay, let's just take. So again, bishop up is a bit of a nasty potential move here now. If you take, we've got a nice check. So I think that's a very nice move. And we're threatening just to take the bishop and take the rook, but it creates a very nasty threat if it's missed. If you come down, I can simply take. Maybe you can do that actually and then rook across, maybe, but I'm up material so I can afford to give material back and the threat's still there, takes and knight check. Oh, he's missed it, yeah, so put the knight check in and win the queen. Okay, so we got a little bit fortunate with that one, but let's pop it through the engine and see how it says we played the game. So there's 19 moves. So they're the move times for both players. Let's just request an analysis and see how this one played. So we played that one pretty well. We've got 96% accuracy versus 72 from opponents. Centre pawn lost 19 versus 57. And the blunder was the early bishop to d6. So we just quickly flick through that. You can see it in red there. And you can play through it with the actual graph as well, and you can see where the advantage suddenly changed. And bishop to d6 allowed e4. So a very natural move, and then knight in. I'm not quite sure what knight in was trying to do. Maybe you want us to take this and break our king's structure up, so it's maybe worth a try. Then just flicking through quickly, we managed to find the nice tactic here. We're just trying to create threats. And then obviously if you don't take there, say you come back, we can take. If you come all the way here, we can take the rook. But then just simply didn't see that there was a check there winning the queen, so that's a very good game.